Hello, and welcome to the Daily Political. Yeah, Boo Boo's even saying so. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I'm here almost every day, except for emergencies. Except for real emergencies, I've been on every day since day after Christmas in 2019.
Well, the stream is here every day, so even if you can't,
Yes.
I'll come and talk smack. So
Thank you.
The stream is here every day. So,
Awesomeness.
yes.
Awesomeness. And you have gone above and beyond this week. Thank you.
Thank you for just being awesome and creating this space for everyone to come and hang out and feel safe with each other. And I'm sorry, guys, for not being here yesterday. As we know, when we separated on Wednesday, that was my intention. But I found out that they moved my daughter's graduation from today to yesterday. So I had to go watch my kiddo. Yay!
Congratulations.
Yes, she finished her esthetician program. So,
Hey.
but I'm here, and I'm here today, and I'm here tomorrow, and I'm here Sunday.
Yay. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for all of your support. Oh my gosh, thank you. I like I said, PayPal isn't letting me send thank you notes. I'm just really worn out still. I will be for the next 3 days. But thank you. So, and if you're watching on replay, the questions are in the description box. Miss Sarah's going to timestamp as we go. Thank you.
Yes.
And you can pick and choose what you're interested. On like 1.25 speed, whatever works for you. So, hello.
Yes.
I will say that the next 3 days are going to be fun because the arm is healing, which is good. And the problem is, remember the horse pills I showed you yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Then we'll get to the readings in just a minute. But I just wanted to give you an update that these pills are kicking my rear end. And I was telling Sarah this morning that my brain was doom scrolling. Because basically, I'm not running a fever. I keep checking.
Yeah.
But my whole body's really, really hot, and my brain is hot from the horse pills I'm taking. And so my brain was doom scrolling itself. And then it was like, okay. So I went and I got some ice packs. And I had them over my forehead for a while. And then I put them around my neck, cool the blood that was going to my brain. So, or stick them under my armpits as I'm, in the chair or something. And it really helped. It helped cool my brain down. So then as I'm just laying there trying to relax or nap or whatever, my brain's still going the same speed, but it's just doing random stuff. So as I'm sitting there, do you know how on a helicopter you get the landing bars as it comes down, right?
Yes.
Well, there were those landing bars on a blimp. And there was a diver, a woman from like the 50s when they had the cute pink bathing suits with the really tight pink bathing caps, with the flowers on them and stuff.
Yeah.
So she spins around the bar like probably Olympics related, but she spins around the bar. Then she does a dive. This blimp's in midair, by the way. She dives, is a perfect dive, and disappears into another dimension. Then Taylor Swift was on stage. I'm just sitting there, just minding my business. This is this medication, this goofy medication. I'm sitting there, and Taylor Swift is on stage. She's dancing. Suddenly, about 5 feet to her right, Ben Affleck is dancing too.
Celebration.
Wow. So basically, all of the stuff I've been running across, because I've been watching Perry Mason with my parents in the evening, and an episode or two, and then the Olympics, and then all the stories about what's been going on, and on and on. So, Holly France, hot water bottles make great ice packs.
Ooh.
Nice. I don't have one of those, but I'll have to look that up. Yes, Janet, I experienced a whole other DNC. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on. And
So-
like I said, for the next couple of days, I have to finish these antibiotics. I can't stop.
Yes. I would just like to point out that the antibiotics have literally given you ADD brain.
Oh.
When you sit there and your brain's going doo 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 doo, and you're thinking all kinds of random weird stuff, that is my brain 24/7.
Oh my gosh.
So when we're talking, and then sometimes I'm distracted or and I know I can be frustrating because no, I mean, I'm not saying necessarily with you, just with people in general, because sometimes and it seems like I'm not paying attention or I'm not doing it or whatever. It's because my brain is like boop 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 boop. And so yes, I'm sorry that you're having to experience that. It's not fun, especially for the uninitiated.
All right. So yeah, it's basically, it's like a dream state. That's what the meds are doing to me, and it's okay. It's okay. I'll be Cynthia O'Keefe, allergic reaction. I don't know if it's a full allergic reaction. I just know that Cynthia, I missed Taylor Swift and Ben Affleck. No, there isn't Taylor Swift and Ben Affleck.
Oh God, no.
It's my brain picking up pieces of random news and headlines that I've seen. So,
oh goodness.
All right, this too shall pass. Exactly, Janet. Like I said, just today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and then I don't have to take this stuff anymore. I'm going to get my brain back. I'm going to be able to work properly. I'm going to work on astrographics. I'm going to get that course knocked out. And somebody autumn on a trip. No, thank you.
Right.
Anyway, all right. So let's do. I have no idea what's been going on other than I know Kamala Harris accepted the nomination. Yay.
Okay, at 7:30. This is just a piece of housekeeping, not a reading. And this is, I'm not calling any one person out at all. This is just collectively over the last few weeks, I've noticed a trend where people have inquired about stuff that they've heard on other streams with different readers. We need to be a little cognizant about that because, like, medically, I'm all for getting a second opinion. But when you come to one channel and you're kind of like, hey, they said this, are they right? That can get a little messy. So let's be a little more cognizant of that part. So
especially don't use names, please. That's really the big thing.
Yes.
Just don't, Samantha.
Yeah.
Who has a big channel has said this, and this. Is she right? That's I don't know. That's kind of mean, rude of me to go, oh yeah, well I'll double check that. No, but I know. Anyway.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not calling any one of you out. At all.
And we just don't want you to call any one of them out.
Yes.
There we go.
So, okay. Go ahead.
Terry Solar says, at least you know you're getting your brain back. Trump has no hope. Yes, God King Tony Clifton, I love your name. This isn't a competition. Exactly. All right, let's hit some news.
All right. Oops, sorry about that. And decline because somebody's calling me and I have no idea who they are, so they can go away. Okay. At 9:15 or 9:20, excuse me. Nettie has a question. What do you think was going through Donald Trump's head watching all those Republicans join Dems to support the Harris Walz ticket over the last night, over the last few days?
He was thinking about his life choices.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. He was thinking, I should have made better choices in my life.
Yeah. Whoo.
Boy, it was a love fest. And from what I saw headlines and stuff, oh, Nettie says, my 9-year-old grandson noticed your right ear that you've, hang on, your right ear, asked if you borrowed Dumpy's knot pad.
Oh my gosh, because you've got your thing
Yeah,
in.
I'm dying laughing here. Yes. I says, I don't call others out, but I do mention some others that have mentioned you, such as Cash, etc. So no on that too. Oh, no. Well, look, we're all for a love fest.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, I don't know. It just sounds very strange. And I don't know if I'm in the right headspace to explain it well. But like, if I'm on somebody else's channel who's a reader, and I'm talking and I'm in the chat and I'm with everybody else, if they come up with something different than what I've come up with, I'm making a mental note and I'm going, okay, all right, I'll have to revisit my reading.
Correct.
Or, I got a couple of those cards too. Did I misinterpret that? Or, and I'm thinking it through. Now, if they get the same thing I got on a question,
right,
I'll go, I got the same thing.
Right.
And so it's kind of it's not a double standard. It's I don't know. You don't want to.
Well, I mean, the thing is that we have a big community here, a good community here. And so we just don't want to alienate or offend any of the other readers within the community. So just making sure that we're treating everybody with, respect and whatnot. And
Oh, thank you, the Bean She. All right. So, it was a love fest is what I'm picking up on. Very much so. We know he's a brat. And he's seeing all of these people switch over. And for everyone that switched over, it was more of a burden on him. Because that's one less person for him. And he's supposed to be the emperor. And election day is approaching. A lot of women are going to be voting, and he's panicked. He's starting to panic. So, it's definitely hitting home.
Hang on one second. Linda says, I apologize. Yesterday, CNN and said Beyonce would sing. It was a lie. I think they were misinformed because TMZ reported that she was coming on too. Like a lot of the major news outlets were all saying that Beyonce was slated to be there at the DNC last night. And then that did not end up happening. So no apologies needed, sweetheart. All right. Not that I'm randomly going to start sticking up for CNN, but you feel me. At 1320, Raymond wants to know, does Trump use body doubles like Putin? I almost said Palin, like Putin. Was it Lewis who said something about the Michelin Man was trademarked in the chat or something like that? That's why I can't have a body double. So I'll poke fun at myself. I will poke fun at myself.
No.
So yes, I don't like to just poke fun at other people without, Yeah.
No, you are beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful.
I appreciate you, but yes. So does Trump use body doubles?
I would be shocked because his narcissism.
Yeah.
But let me see what I can find out here. Does Trump use narcissism? Sorry, does Trump use narcissism? Yes, he does. Does Trump use body doubles?
Whoo, yes.
Nope, the one and only. The one and only Trump. He would be... The problem when you have body doubles is you have to be in a situation, for these authoritarians, when they use body doubles, they have to be in a situation where that person can't fully take their place, can't be used by somebody else. And this is the United States of America, where that's not so Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have to pay them.
I think we can just say, yeah.
On his own refusal. And yeah, his narcissism is ugly. I mean, my brain might be kind of messed up for a few days, but you're absolutely correct. Come Monday, I'm going to start getting better. And thank you again for all your prayers and your donations. Yes. Huge.
You guys have been amazing. You have taken care of my I'm gonna cry. She's had a lot of stress this week in between making sure the animals were okay and just people in her house and whatnot, and just upsetting the routine and being very upset that she was not able to be here with you guys on Wednesday. So, and of course, the not having insurance and medical bills and all that stuff adds up. And you guys have gone above and beyond. You've always taken good care of both of us with our wish lists and whatnot, and buying the kitty stuff and buying my kids stuff and whatever. And we've always been, both of us have been so appreciative. But you guys really have shown up and showed out this week. And thank you.
Thank you
for taking care of my bestie.
Thank you.
So, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. 17 even. Claude has a question.
I love that, Sabine Winter. Our force will always be with you. Sci-fi reference for the win. Yay! Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Woo! Okay.
Oh, sweetie. Thank you.
So, at 17:30, Claude has a question. Dumpy said at a rally that he wanted to continue to attack Harris personally and others, which is against the advice of his campaign advisors. I wonder why. He asked the crowd if he should continue to do so anyway, and they all cheered. He declared his campaign advisors fired.
What?
He said he's going to fire his campaign advisors since they won't let him talk how he wants to. So, will he actually do it, or are they just going to quit on him because they're tired of having to pick up the pieces caused by his bad behavior? And so, yes.
Jeez. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, lucky girl. That would be like a Biden. That was in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like Republican politicians, or it was Democrat against Republican, something like that. Then I've got strength in the middle. There's Kamala Harris. And nostalgia of cups. Nostalgia of back when, make government boring again. Make government supportive and boring again.
Whew, yes.
And the card for the reading is the Justice card, which can be not only his legal problems, but getting back to some balance.
Yeah.
So I don't know that answers the question necessarily, but that's what I got.
Squirrel brain interlude here. I know you didn't watch the DNC because everything was going on, and I didn't catch all of it, but I've caught some clips. Have you seen the clip of Elizabeth Warren talking about not being, she said that she wouldn't trust Trump and Vance to run the country, she would even trust them to move her couch. I said, Elizabeth, she brought up a couch reference for Vance.
Oh, no. I didn't even pick up on that.
And the whole crowd just went. And that playing. And my phone was on TikTok and scrolling that playing. And my husband was across the room and he was like, Lizzie, no. I said, we stopped, going high when they went low. And now we're just coming after everything with blowtorches. And he's like, that's fine. So, yeah.
No, but they're blowtorches with glitter.
This is right. This is true. This is absolutely true. Okay, sorry. Back on track at 21 even.
Diana, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Lisa for Truth keeps asking, or has asked a couple of times now, what's up with the bags under Trump's eyes? He's not resting. He's really not.
Mm-mm.
It's all
where he stores his evil. Sorry.
Oh God. I miss you when I'm not here.
No. Oh my God, Linda Walz said his mother's couch was covered in plastic.
Walz says his mother's couch was what?
His mother's couch. I think he's talking about Vance's mother's couch was covered in plastic. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, sorry. 2150 Diana has a question. Trump, oh my God, y'all. Trump is having a January 6th awards gala at his golf course in New Jersey.
What?
Mm-hmm. How stupid is he? Well, we know that's very. Diana initially asked if he was going to be handing out pardons. He can't do that. But basically, is this going to backfire on him? And I mean,
is he really? Well, I'm going to ask: is he really going to do this? Because what the? Yeah, I'm with you, Vita. What the
French toast? Yes.
What the French toast? Rondalyn says, "Holy crap, that's me being nice." Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Star Melody B says, "Oh hell to the no." Oh, precious one. Yes, dear. Is this thing actually planned, or is this just something he talked about?
I am looking on Newsweek. A January 6th awards gala is due to be hosted at Trump's New Jersey golf resort, and the former president is listed as an invited guest speaker along with Rudy. Oh, Jesus, help us all.
And how is this related to January 6th?
The gala is being organized by Stand in the Gap, a group formed to support January 6th defendants and their families while they're incarcerated. It's being held on Thursday, September 5th. More than 1,200 people were charged. Yes. According to Stand in the Gap, the unforgettable evening is being held to honor and celebrate the 20 defendants who contributed to the powerful Justice for All song, along with all J6 defendants who have shown incredible courage and sacrifice. That's the Justice for All was the J6 choir thing that he did a long time ago.
I thought when I was sitting in the chair, I was hallucinating. Or not.
No,
it's actually more of a hypnagogic state. But
right.
Okay. What? Okay.
I'm gonna throw this link in the description box in case somebody.
All right.
Yeah.
This is all minor arcana. It makes me wonder if he's actually going to go through with it. It says he is, but I don't know.
I mean, it's at Bedminster.
Yeah.
They're sold tickets.
The card for the reading is the Four of Swords, which is the card of silence. It's also legal silence, as in what happened with them is done and dusted. There are no takesy backsies.
None.
On storming the Capitol.
Mm-mm.
No. He's hugely mad about the success the Democrats are having. Didn't you send me a message about how Illinois and New Jersey have moved from likely Democrat to
safe
Democrat?
Mm-hmm. According to 270 to win, yes. They have gone from likely to safe. And Georgia the other day went from leans right to completely neutral. It's a toss-up.
We have to vote. All the cool people are voting in November.
Yes, they are. Yes.
All the cool people. Don't you want to be? Everybody's doing it. Voting.
Right. Oh, goodness.
All right. So that's bugging him. He's trying to knock that down, but he's feeling really beaten up. But I wonder if there's somewhere else he needs to be where he might make more money. Like, he won't make money by doing this. But at the same time, it ends with his little delusions of victory, which are basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lead up to victory. I wouldn't trust him.
No. Mm-mm.
If he says he's going to be somewhere or not, I think he's getting more and more erratic, I think is the most accurate word. I'm just getting more and more erratic energy off of him.
I'm going to put...
Which is saying something.
Yeah. People were asking. I'm going to put this link in the chat. This is the 270 to win thing. Also,
or if you Google 270 to win,
it'll be there. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, Polly Wanda, I love your brain. Every time I see Trump, I hold my nose and turn blue.
Love that.
That's wonderful.
So now we are coming to the portion of the afternoon where I have opinions with a capital O. When I tell you that last night I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. I was spitting fire. Coultergeist, which is the only way I will refer to Ann Coulter. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me back up for just a hot second. The question here is from Wolf Rebel. Tim Walz' son, Gus, being proud of his dad, brought me to tears. Please tell me Trump, Vance, or Marge won't go after this child. If they do, may the backlash be fierce. Well, here's the thing. Ann Coulter did go after Gus. Now, she's since deleted it because the internet came for her. What most people did not know, and what I didn't know until it came out yesterday or whenever, Gus is actually nearly nonverbal autistic. So when he was standing there crying, mouthing and saying, "That's my dad," that's more than he normally taught. I know. So this kid was so proud and so moved. You have to think of the love that Tim and his wife have poured into Gus.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
I know you have nothing to apologize for. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I completely love Jalou. I absolutely agree. That made you cry. It's making me cry right now. I saw just like a headline about it or something, and he just looked very proud of his dad. That's all I saw. But we're reading a Coultergeist, which is a whole. Oh gosh, and he's only 17. Oh yeah. Oh, I almost swore. I almost swore at Ann Coulter just now.
Yes.
Oh, Sarah has the cleverest thing. Sarah, first of all, those who don't go to the creative sprints in the afternoon, Sarah does amazing knitting and crochet work. Gorgeous work.
Thank you.
And she has this pattern for a little stuffed. It's like one of those old fashioned, like even the emoji of a bomb, the black circle with the fuse sticking out, that kind of thing. Well, it's that, but it has a big white F on it.
A big red F. Yeah.
Big red F on it. So it's an F palm. And you can throw it. I want one so badly.
Oh, I'll get you one.
Oh, I want one so badly.
That way you can just hold it up at the screen and go.
Toss it from hand to hand.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ, I can't go ahead and swear. YouTube.
Y'all can swear for her though, if out loud at your house, not in the chat. Too much. But y'all,
it's this is a daytime show, and I know I want people to be able to have their little ones and little kids and grandkids and what have you, little ears can be around, and they won't pick up any language here. But that is awesome. And that is exactly the kind of creativity we need in the world.
Well, everybody's saying I need to sell them, so it looks like I need to make some more. I need to have them. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out soon. But back to
Maltese Cottage says, looks like we all want one. Yeah. All right, so back to Coultergeist. Let's look at her.
Coultergeist. Yes.
Who was it? Who was the comedian
that came up with Coultergeist?
No.
It was Keith Olbermann.
I don't mean to be dismissive of you. I'm trying to get my brain working. Dark-haired guy. Anyway, it was some kind of comedy show, and she came on. She was a good enough sport to be there while he was introducing her and roasting her. And she loved it, of course, because she loves the attention. But she said something like, Ann Coulter has written 13 books. Well, 14 if you count Mein Kampf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I fell off my chair.
And somebody else in that same one was asking, in that same roast, because I watched a compilation of that last night. It made me feel better. But they were wondering if she was so against gay marriage because they can get a husband and she can't. And I was like, woo, 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 woo. Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm a single lady. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Okay,
go ahead.
I'm a single lady, and right now in my life, I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a small business, it's, if you happen to be single, that's a good time to be trying to run a small business yourself. But because it eats up a whole lot of time. But I'll say this much. One of four, my nephews, because and those who are new around here, I give my sisters and my nephews Borg designation because I don't want to spread their names on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 3 of 3. And so there's I'm the third of 3 girls, and then I have 4 nephews, 2 from each of my sisters. So 1 of 4. He's in a lovely relationship. They're running into problems because they're so busy on the weekends saying yes to things. So they're going to events and parties and they're happy together and yeah. So I don't take offense to the single part, but I'm just like, yeah, my 1 of 4 is really happy.
Yes.
All right. I'm so sorry. All right.
No, you're good.
What do you want to know about this? Is the universe going to have a word?
Yes. Yeah. And will everybody else learn from the fact of how bad Coulter is getting drugged and back off? Because, I mean, for the most part, Dems did not mess with Barron. I mean, even now you won't read on him.
No.
Because he's a child. But
yeah. I mean, he's 18,
but still.
And he's not a
Gus, right. And this baby is just out there living his truest self and just in touch with his emotions and felt them so strongly they leaked out of his eyes. And I just,
And he was such a, from what I saw, what little I saw, he's such a cutie patootie.
He is. He is. And as somebody who has a moderate to severe autistic brother and who has autistic, and who has an autistic child, that speaks to me. So, I mean, my brother didn't speak at all until he was like 6. So for somebody coming after Gus, I'm just like, we ride at dawn. So, yeah. Are people going to leave this baby alone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking about her.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say her. Yeah. Is she going to? Yeah.
That was low. That was scum of the earth low.
Mm-hmm.
She's awful, but that's a whole other.
Yeah.
I mean, really. You're so weak and pathetic that you go after children who are proud of their parents.
Yeah.
Last I heard, Coulter wasn't. Last I heard, she said she wasn't supporting Trump. Is that true? I don't.
That's what I saw. Yes. Yes.
Damon Richardson, 58, male, I cry at everything. Good for you. Me too. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
This just makes them over there look worse. Whether she's directly supporting Trump or not. She's going to be hugely on the defensive. The institutions themselves, she better backtrack on this. She better do it with a quickness.
Oh, yeah, she deleted the tweet.
No, she better do more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are some serious consequences there. She does have it feels like she has quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
She has written a lot of books and she has sold a lot of copies.
Mine
is
up there. Go ahead.
Exactly. It doesn't seem like this isn't going to leave her homeless. But the institutions like publishing houses and other things, speaking of Taylor Swift, she's doing her Eras tour.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she has called the different parts of
her career.
Her career, the different parts. Well, we all, as a collective, have different eras. Sometimes we talk about the 70s and 80s or 90s. Sometimes we talk about the generations. Sometimes we should just be talking about Pluto in a particular sign. Just saying. Someday it's going to catch on. Someday, instead of people saying Gen X, they're going to say Pluto in Libra. And then Pluto in Scorpio. And then Pluto in Sagittarius. And then Pluto in Capricorn. And they're going to do that because there's going to reach a point where it's going to loop.
Yeah.
And it will help you if you can realize what's happened before. So, Stars is asking, has Taylor Swift responded to Dumpy's comment yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I was saying that about the eras because, there were a lot of people who were very successful in various ways. Let's say in the 80s, Pluto in Scorpio, actually. That once we were in Pluto in Sagittarius, the music was completely different. The whole aesthetic was completely different. What people were talking about was different. You had the rise of the internet, which changed everything. You had the rise of the 80s, Pluto and Scorpio, they were obsessed with the rich and Wall Street, greed is good, all that kind of stuff. But it's actually in the 90s in Pluto and Sagittarius when Wall Street remember the indexes from about 95 to about 99 just went straight up.
Yeah, the .com boom and all that good stuff. Yes.
Right, which is makes perfect sense with considering Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is all about expansion. It can be a bit of a blowhard. It may promise more than it can actually deliver, but it does tend to expand stuff. And so it makes perfect sense then when with all that Sagittarian energy floating around that all of these things shot up. And then we've entered these other areas. And it may seem like over the last 20 years, in some respects, it may seem like some things have changed, but not as much, just because of how much things shifted from like 80 to 2000, let alone 1990. The changes in everything we're dealing with from 1990 to 2010, staggering, unprecedented, unlike anything humanity has ever experienced. So it doesn't seem as much has changed, say, in the last 20 years, but we're entering Pluto in Aquarius. And Aquarius is about technology, and it's about egalitarianism, equality. It's about power being diffused from the center, power to the people, and willing to get a little ornery about it if the center tries to hold too tightly. And authoritarians need not apply. This is not the time period to be trying to become a king or trying to. You help others,
yes,
or you're going to be left behind.
Absolutely.
She's not helping anybody but herself.
In the chat, CC Ryder is here. Hello, dear. We've missed you. And Lori from Way at Positive Change popped in earlier. So hello, dear.
Hello.
Do go follow Lori.
Yes.
All right. Next at 42:25.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me interrupt you just for 1 second. Shy Violet said, I find the change similar to 1890 to 1910. Electricity, rapid expansion, etc. Exploitation run amok, that as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, because it's on a 248-year cycle. Anybody know how old the country is? The United States of America? Can you say, King George can send a whole battalion to remind us of his love if he wants
to. So let's all embrace our inner Hamiltons and be super productive. Okay. All right.
I'm glad you all like the background. I'm sorry, Miss Sarah. I keep interrupting you.
Honey, you're fine. You are fine. Like I said, you've got my brain for the day, so I'm sympathetic. You're good. All right. At 43:40, Claude has another question. During her nomination acceptance speech, Harris said that she would be the president for all Americans. Did this help her conquer the heart of the undecided and independent? Has she won over with her speech and with, the DNC as a whole? Has she pulled over some folks that wouldn't normally go that way?
I'm getting a mental image of fire underneath the left.
Yes.
I'll look at the center, but I got a mental image of from left, center to right, like a bar, but there was a flame, like an emoji. I know this medicine is fun. No, it's really not. If you can avoid being bitten by any animal, do it. Yeah. But I got a flame down over by the closer to the base. She's really empowered and inspired Democrats to vote. Yeah, there was a while. I mean, when were we? Was it 2 months ago? where we were really frightened we were going to lose.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we still believe in Biden. We're thankful for Biden. We're thankful for everything that Papa Joe has done.
This isn't. Yeah, this is not a hit against Biden at all.
No. It's just the mood was tenser than it is now. Like there was.
Yeah. And some idiot decided to do target practice in the general vicinity of the past president. And we were also afraid that would be it, that everybody would rally around him. But he thought he was sitting pretty, even in that situation. But then it all went very unsteady. And then it went really unsteady when Harris came on. And I've got a big, for once, happy sun card in the middle, which makes me very happy. I get so tired of the sun card being the nastiest of the right.
Yeah.
This is more enthusiasm to go vote. It's a partnership. So I don't know about the independents, but if there's enough of an upswell of Democrats who maybe were not planning on voting, but now they're going to.
Right.
It'll make all the difference.
Happy birthday, Valerie K.
Happy birthday. Would you like me to sing? I don't want to embarrass you. But if you want me to sing, I will.
Oh, yes. And also, other Valerie asked you to sing for Aria. She's watching. Today's her birthday. At Sage's Scale? Yes, it's Miss Aria's birthday today, too. I completely forgot. Thank you all. Again, ADD brain. So
well, I don't want to combine the two.
You can do Valerie and Aria.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aria. Happy birthday to Valerie. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Round of applause. You're so awesome. All right. All right. So, making a note so I can shoot her the timestamp so she can give it to Aria. Okay. Now, moving on.
Reversed images, yes. Sarah, you are absolutely beautiful inside and out, and Autumn is lucky to have you in her life. Darn tootin'. Hey, JC Cat said they interviewed 8 voters to see if they changed their minds. 6 said they were going to vote for Harris. Yes. Please let them actually come out and vote.
Yes, that would be lovely. Y'all gonna have me just crying this whole time, I swear. Y'all are so sweet. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. At 48:45. God King Tony Clifton. Oh, I love that name. Okay. We're into U.S. politics and news. When the Thomas and Alito resignation floodgates finally open, because they're not going to be there forever, will Roberts and Kavanaugh try to sneak out the back door amidst the chaos? Are they going to, are Roberts and Kavanaugh going to just leave when the others do because they know they're going to be outnumbered?
Kavanaugh. Roberts. Roberts is an odd duck.
Yes.
Kavanaugh's just a jerk.
Yes.
I think there might be some hearings about Kavanaugh. I've got an Ace of Cups here. I've got a Thief card in the middle, and I've got the Queen of Cups here. These would be Democrats in positions of power starting something new about perhaps how somebody got into that position
Mm-hmm.
and what was swept under the rug, what was done, and what was paid off. Excuse me. I don't know if he's going to be able to escape that. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, sorry. And then, as far as Roberts goes, he thought he was walking a fine line. He thought that he was doing it well. It's when the court started going far right that he ended up losing power. And he has lost power.
Mm-hmm.
I do have movement here. And it feels like a number of pieces moving. But let me double check on Roberts. Is he going to be like, okay, I'm out of here? Or is he going to hold out until the bitter end? I think he's going to hold out, but it's not going to be pleasant for him at all. A lot of chaos, there's going to be new ethics rules. I really do believe that. There are going to be new ethics rules. They're going to be new.
Mm-hmm.
And this is chaos. This is sleepless nights about worries. You put in ethics rules. If you can pass ethics rules, I think you'll lose Thomas immediately. Yes, he won't give up that stuff. Not happening. He almost left in the early aughts because he complained he wasn't making enough money. And so was it Cheney? Was somebody up in there that contacted I can't remember the details, but basically it was, can somebody please basically invite this guy on vacation, or can we start throwing money at this guy in a way that isn't obvious so he'll stay on the bench? And that's what they did. Night Moonglow. By the way, I love your name. Thomas, I see him stepping down. Hope I'm right. Oh, I think so too. KR, Mr. What's It? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Clearance Thomas. That is hysterical. Oh, goodness. Reverse Images asked earlier if there was anything that you need. I mean, for those who have already have thoughts and prayers, obviously, good energy. For those who have already donated, that is fabulous of you, and you're amazing. I do know that not having health insurance and that hospital bill is going to be a little funky. So if anybody can, whatnot, if you know what I mean. But if not, energy and whatnot.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to thank the new members, Sharon Adams, thank you, and Gussie's mom, thank you. Thank you for becoming members.
Y'all are so awesome. Okay. How are you? Are you up for another one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm having more fun now than I've had in
a couple days
since I was on yesterday. I have to spend time with you, but this is even better.
Oh,
thank you, Linda H. Yeah, I've got some heavy duty probiotics that I take halfway between the antibiotic horse pills. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God King Tony Clifton, a 2-for-1 resignation special.
Lord knows we love a coupon. All right. Oh, y'all are sweet. I didn't say all that to don't put yourselves out. That is not something that, yeah. Okay. 5430. Kathy has a question. Will the USPS, the United States Postal Service, ever settle their arbitration contract negotiations? Or will DeJoy continue to push back on the arbitration? So they're in arbitration over the contract negotiations.
Still?
And yes, folks are trying to get their stuff. DeJoy's still being a behind. Is this ever going to be done?
I still don't understand why he's still there.
Yeah. Mm.
He's not listening. Surprise. I'm shocked. People just want to feed their families.
Yep.
He's vile. He thinks what they're asking for is unreasonable, that he hates unions, he hates any kind of, yeah. It's kind of a winner take all, that the person with the big money walks away with the stuff and the little worker bees are left behind. This is not going to end well for him eventually.
I'm here for that.
I am too. I mean, I'll have a look to see. I mean, because we need what's going to happen with the actual arbitration.
Right.
Oops. This is the strength of, is the union he's going up against?
Mm-hmm.
It's the institution. He's on the defensive here. There's a strength card. There is a Queen of Wands, which means there's some, he gets something out of this. But there is a new start here. A new brighter start. And there's strength in the middle. And I don't think it's him.
Right.
So, could we please get rid of him?
And says she
Please?
can't wait till DeJoy becomes DeSad.
Gone.
Right. And Sherry asked if you could consider setting your PayPal to accept funds from out of the country. She's trying to send from Canada but gets a denial message. So that might be
Really?
something to
I
look
didn't
at.
know that. Oh, thank you.
Let me make a note.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle JM. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Xander Taylor says only the board can vote him out, not the president. I know,
Yeah.
but I thought we put people on the board.
Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Yes, lucky girl. We'll look at that here in just a little bit. After we get done. At 57, we'll just say 58 even. Thank you, lucky girl. Chris Cool has a question. It's budget time in the House again.
Oh, God.
Will Speaker Johnson actually end up bringing the vote to the floor? Without drama.
It's Amy Sanders. I hear what you're saying. You got a good point. Okay, what's the question again? I'm sorry, I'm a little scattered.
Oh, you're good. It's budget time in the House again. Will Johnson end up bringing the vote to the floor without drama? I mean, eventually he'll have to bring the vote to the floor, but are we going to be able to do it without, wailing and mashing of teeth? Uh-oh. I don't like the look on your face for that. I mean, I love your face, but this particular expression is a little...
Yeah. It's being... Okay, I've got the Four of Wands for the reading with the card for America and how they view the budget. Yeah, anyway. Things are changing. I don't know why Kamala Harris is still here. Maybe she has a deciding vote? Because she's still the vice president.
Mm-hmm.
I got a thief card in the middle where they're trying to do some damage, but I've also got hope, which is good. But I've also got this 10 of Pentacles, which is the Republicans pulling together. It's some back and forth.
Oh, Lois and
Thank-
Christine.
Thank you, Lois. Thank you. And thank you, Christine. Thank you.
Okay. I think this is probably a good place to stop for today.
Good. Okay. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So at 3, it's 1:05 p.m. here in Chicago and in Louisiana.
Yes.
And at 3 o'clock, Sarah will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. I'm going to try to be there. I'm not sure if I will be, but I'm going to try. And other than that, we will see you all tomorrow.
I'll be here.
Yay! It's going to be Sarah Saturday. Please remember, you're not alone. We're in this together.
Absolutely. There
are good days ahead. Even when you're on horrible medication, but this too shall pass. All right. Yes. So we'll see you tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Thank you. Oh, and happy anniversary, Heather. Happy anniversary.